else do I need for this? Titanium. Alright, I'm back, like I said, and we are gonna quick make this Ansible network. And we'll see what it does. Okay, it's kind of obtrusive. If we plop it there, okay, it's just got an input for power. So what we'll need to do then is take a node from our power supply, and we'll go there. Boom, it lights up. And what do? It sells a ton of stuff. I wonder if it's randomized in any capacity. I would assume not. So it sells a bunch of seeds, a bunch of ores. It sells diamonds. That's really expensive, though. Unless it's random on spawn, like the other space station vendors, then it's fixed. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna look that up. I'll bet we can find that on the wiki. Ansible network. Okay, it is not randomized. The Ansible network is fixed. So, not that that really matters, but gotta say, I guess it sells Quietus. I do need Quietus. Or at least I don't have a ton of Quietus. Still a bunch of useful stuff. Yeah, it's really useful. It's nothing that I'm like, wow, that's so good that it sells that. But we are going to buy 100 Quietus. Oh, it's kind of just crafting. I guess that kind of makes sense, right? If you sort of think about, like, well, if I'm putting in an order, it's going to take a while to ship. Yeah, rip. So, it rained here this morning. Had to close all my windows. Yeah, for when you're desperate. Or when you just need, like, 2 of something. You haven't looked outside in a while? There's that ultra party time. Oh. So because I've got other things processing. So what is this? 15, 45, 85, 135. Oh. Why does it only say that much power? Oh, I understand. Yeah, that's kind of my bad then. This is not set up correctly. I need to have this. Right, I need to have this getting all of the power into it. Because right now, this one seems to work, but this one is messed up. And I'm also going to get rid of that for now, so that my arc smelter will actually work. God, I hate this music. I wonder if there's a... I wonder if that counts as actual music, or if it's... Nice. So because this is a debuff, it's considered sound effects. And I can mute it and keep the music. That is lovely. Oh, thank God. I like really hate repetitive techno. I love... You didn't mind it? God, I hate it. It's also like, on my end, so I have, on my stream, I have my computer sound muted. You only hear what goes through my mic. So the music from the game is really faint, because it's only what gets picked up by my mic. Otherwise, I get, like, weird feedback issues, mostly because I have a shitty webcam and shitty speakers. I told myself that I would upgrade some of these peripherals for streaming when I started making money, but I've literally never made any money streaming. I've never, in the years that I've streamed, the 2 years that I've streamed, I have not gotten a payout from Twitch. Which is, like, it's, like, kind of depressing, but I'm not doing it for money, so it doesn't really matter. The only thing that sucks is that then all sound effects are muted, so I'm not going to hear anything. We've got some open ones we can do this kind of stuff with. And this guy is going. Yeah, the Twitch grind is very real. I mean, it's just the way it is. And honestly, I don't really even want to get big on Twitch. I would really like it if I think I've finally sort of gotten there, right? Like, there's you and Crisp and Flora who seem to watch me a lot. Really, I just wanted to be able to, like, play video games and talk with people a little bit. And so, like, this is fine. This is good. You know, I'm able to interact with my chat, and if I had 3,000 people watching me, sure, I'd make money, but everyone would just be spamming emotes and, like, say misogynist and racist stuff. So, I much prefer a small community. 3 weird things. This is the dude who was following me with a heart saying that he was going to eat so much mayonnaise. He's a weirdo. AKA Mathel Chat. Yeah, and actually that is exactly who I'm referring to. And it's so weird because I don't think Mathel is really that kind of guy. Like, I think Mathel is way better than that. But he recognizes, like, this is my job. And I just have to grin and bear it because these idiots are paying me money to tolerate, you know, the things that they say. The mods are on top of the racist stuff. Sure, but I hate watching Mathel. Like, I always just full screen him because chat is so stupid. It's just like, I don't get the emote stuff. So, like, I just see, like, Pepe whatever and Craigasm and, like, this stuff that I think is just so stupid. Like, don't you want to interact with the streamer and, like, actually talk with them? And so I tried doing that a couple of times with, you know, like Mathel or even some smaller streamers. But, like, if there's more than about 20 people in chat, they just don't have the time. BTTV? I don't even know what that is. I maybe missed the boat on that one. Enjoying the feeling of needing to pee. That's weird. Mathel's full BT TV is dancing frog gifs. That's really dumb. Oh, this is full. We've got some work to do then. I guess we can do this again. Hopefully that frees up. Yeah, it frees up a good chunk of space. We'll take out all our crafting mats. We'll eat some wortweed and neon melon jam just to get it out of there. And then we do have a lot of eggs still. Oh, this did stack our steaks pretty nicely too. It's very good. Better Twitch TV. It's an extension. Allows you to have emotes outside of the Twitch emotes. Oh, okay. So that's why I just see the text. I still think that's stupid as hell. Like, why? Like, why do people think that that's like fun? Just like spamming GIFs while someone plays a video game. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't have the extension, but I guess that makes sense if that's what it is. I was assuming it was like maybe like sub emotes, and because I'm not gonna give Mathel money because he doesn't need it, it was like just stuff I wasn't seeing for some reason. But yeah, that makes sense too. All right, so that is good that we actually can start grabbing items again, and then I'll have to check this one as well. That's not too bad. That's better. Ancient Essence. Oh yeah, the Retchels. The Retchels make Ancient Essence, I think. No, these ones do. Slow to grow, but produces useful essence. Yep, what do you know? It even says right on there. And I don't remember what seed that was. That was another purple one. Soul Leaf. There you go. We just got one, so. Streamers are using it to archive past emotes. I don't. What do you mean by that? Like emotes that are now deprecated, but using the extension, you can still use it. At least I'm assuming that's what you mean. Corn. Man, I wish I don't have a landlord. Let's be real. I wish I could pay my mortgage in corn. Ko changes emotes based on the game he's playing. Oh, it's an altar to Cthulhu. I thought I had a Cthulhu statue. Okay, I gotcha. I don't see the purpose of that, really, but, like, whatever. I wonder what streaming is going to look like for me once the school year starts. Like, that's going to be pretty unfortunate, I think, just because I know I'm going to be really busy. Let's just go like that. Force that iron ore in there. What's our school policy? So, it's not great. we're hybrid. I teach high school, so we're gonna be hybrid. Kids will be in the building 4 days a week. They'll be split into 2 cohorts, so half the school will go to school on Monday and Thursday, and the other half will go on Tuesday and Friday. Nobody will be in the building on Wednesdays for a deep clean, but let's be real, a deep clean isn't going to happen. We don't have the budget. And we don't have the custodial staff. Kids and staff have to wear masks. Masks will be provided to staff. I don't know if they're being provided to students. Students have the ability to opt into full virtual. Grading expectations are going to be normal. Students have to maintain 6 feet distance at all times, which really sucks for a science class. So like in my class, I have to figure out a way to do physics without ever doing a lab. Can't do labs. So it's going to be really, really annoying trying to get kids to like collect data using online simulations and stuff. I need algae again. And I am missing one of the pet foods, the periwinkle. No, I have the periwinkle. But yeah, we need to grab some algae. Nope, not one at a time. Not one at a time. Fine, I'll just grab 1,000. There's a big thing about using statistical methods and ignoring teacher inputs. Frankly, I wish it was just statistical methods, because that is my preference as an educator. I want grades to be based on legitimate information. Like, I don't do a participation grade. I very rarely... I mean, I do homework. Homework exists. But homework is like 10% of their grade, and I honestly don't collect a lot of homework. Oh, I'm running out of... I need organic soup. I wonder if there's a way to... There's got to be a way to effectively get infinite organic soup. We could probably also skip it at this point. I do have 1,000 wheat. So, let's maybe do that. We'll take this stuff out. I don't know if anything is growing right now, but we're gonna go like this to block seeds. Take out all our wheat. Block seeds. I think I had 3 that were growing wheat. Yeah. Okay. Like, I really like teaching, but I don't like the red tape of it. You know, my actual job, where I am actually doing the teaching, is awesome. I love it. I love being in the classroom. I love working with students. I love, you know, I love doing science with them. I love making kids realize they like science and realize they're good at science. I have so many kids, especially young women, in class who think they hate science, and after a semester they're like, dude, this is so different from every science class I've had. I really like this. Like 2 years ago I was teaching AP physics, and I had a girl the year before in regular physics who was always like, dude, I hate science, I hate science, I hate this. And then the next year she took AP with me, and she was like, this is awesome. This was one of my favorite classes in high school. And she's like not a scientist, but she realized she liked class, which, like, that's awesome. That's why I do my job. That's what I want. Why would anyone hate it? Because it's taught poorly. It's taught very, very poorly. I mean, I haven't discussed it on stream, but I have had a lot of conversations with advisors, other colleagues, blah, 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 about how the way science is taught at the elementary level is the worst thing to happen in science education in the history of the United States, at least. we're saddling early educators with the expectation of teaching science when they are not comfortable with it. So what winds up happening is they we're gonna try this. What happens is they instead of teaching actual science, it might be deliberate. I don't think it is because I don't think the teachers themselves are doing it deliberately. But like they're just not comfortable teaching science, so they do bullshit, right? They say like, okay, so for science class today, here's a worksheet about plant cells, and you're gonna do busy work, you know, memorizing the organelles of a plant cell. It's like, that's not science. That's not science. You know, a lot of kids will come into physics and they'll say stuff like, oh man, you know, back in grade school, back in like first grade, I really liked science because what we did was, you know, we would go out and like look at butterflies, and we hatched butterflies for like our whole first quarter science project. It's like, that's actually science, right? Like making observations, recording data, even if it's just like, oh, day 3, the chrysalis is bright green. Dude, that's science. Like 7-year-olds, 5-year-olds can do science. But saying like, yes, Mrs. Smith, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, right? I'll bet Mrs. Smith doesn't even know what that means, for one thing. But like, that's not science. Memorizing is not science. And I understand that like, in some respect, that does have a place in a science classroom. It's not science. That's not how we should be teaching science. But, you know, I'll get off my soapbox. I'm playing a video game. There's no need for us to there's no need for us to get like super political. The powerhouse of the cell is Grey's Anatomy. I just mean that, like, so if you're in the UK, maybe it's not quite as memey for you, but one of the kind of jokes about science in the United States is, like, that's, like, the thing kids remember from their middle school science classes. It's like, yeah, I couldn't tell you how, like, anything actually works, but I can tell you that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. So I should probably turn on sound effects now. Okay, so those things don't seem to drop anything functionally useful. So this is this must be shell guard. So there's a lot of new crafting stuff. I think that's a this is a little Trinkian guy. I think they're just called Trink. Oh, that reminds me. Really quickly, I'm going to save and exit. Crisp, I was going to show you this. So, this is what Frackin Races adds. So, Frackin Races, which is, again, it's now part of Frackin Universe, it adds all of, first off, it adds this mod that makes it possible to have this many races. And then it also makes it where all races have, like, their own individual diet. They have different perks. They have different bonuses in different environments. And then they get bonuses with different weapons and have weaknesses. So humans have no weaknesses, and their bonuses tend to be pretty small. Whereas, like, everything else gets, you know, like, larger bonuses, but they have bigger penalties. Hey, Flora. Oh, don't sweat it. I started streaming kind of late, so figured some... Huh, I did not know that the Apex got a bonus radius on their manipulator. I wonder if that stacks forever. So, like, once you have your, like, 5x5 manipulator, the Apex's is 6x6. Wow, and Apex get a huge damage boost with mining lasers. So yeah, basically you've got your Florins, Hylatl, Glitch, Nova Kid, right? So these 7 are vanilla, right? Don't think it goes to 6. That's unfortunate. So these 7 are vanilla, and then we've got the Avakin, the Drodin, the Agi, and the Trink, and I believe those 4 are from Shellguard. And then the Scaff, everything else I think is Frackin races. So Scaff, Piglassi, Thelusian, Kirhos, the Z, the Tenebrae, the Mantisi, Nitar, Eldukar, Slime, Fenorox, Veluish. One of my first characters was Veluish. They're very annoying because every time you get hit, they meow. Super irritating. And the Fari too. So, you know, and they're all very, very different. They all have their own kind of, not necessarily like a unique play style, but they kind of push you to play a particular play style. So like the Glitch, they've got health defense bonuses, they've got some like reasonable resists, and then they get a bunch of bonuses and defensive bonuses with different weapons. Awful electric resists, which makes sense. The Piglassi. It's one of the... Wait. Piglassi. What do they get? They get a health bonus. Oh, sure. All guns. 5% crit damage and 10% bonus damage. You can confirm that Apex always have +1 range on their matter manipulator. Oh. That seems pretty cool then. Going Apex just so that like you can max out your matter manipulator really quickly and start mining 36 tiles at a time. I wonder what that improved efficiency means. It's probably... I wonder if that just straight up means like a % bonus or a reduction in energy costs or what. But yeah, so there you go. There you go, Chris. It is actually a pretty big bucks. Lower cost? Okay. So you would need to actually use techs that have an energy cost as opposed to techs that just give you like a bonus. I'm out of coffee. That's unfortunate. So yeah, I just wanted to show Crisp all the races that exist in. What do I think of the Piglassi? I mean, anything that gets a straight up damage bonus with all guns is like that's good. That's very good. I don't know if they're really my speed. I like things that are more narrow. What is this? Minus 20 energy. That's probably from Madness. What was I gonna do? We're gonna do this this quest real quick. They're rather simple. You love the dynamic of having very low energy mechs. They're basically a tanky gunslinger. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. Right? I'm not particularly worried about these. And we'll get some stuff. Yeah, I like how this is considered the advanced course. I think we're going to be okay. Screw it. These things do a lot of damage, though, if they hit you. Jebaited. Although that is meteoric metal, so let's snag it. I don't know if I actually need to... Oh, I do need to break those. Okay, that opens the door. I see. What are my goals at the moment? What did I manage so far? So in the first hour, pretty much all I did was I got all the superior brains for Kevin. So I did that and got the 5,000 madness, and then I got far enough in the madness tree to unlock unlock neutronium. I still need to unlock anti-neutronium, so that's kind of like the next thing in the madness tree that I need to get. But yeah, that took me like 50 minutes, and then I didn't really do too much more in the first chunk of the stream. Then, gosh, what did I do after that? Not much. I think that's pretty much all you missed, though. This mining laser has no right to be this powerful. Oh, sure, yep. Yep. Checked out the Ansible network. And that's it. That's the end. There are no more... Let's do this one now. There are no more mech quests. Oh, and what I was just doing when I saved and quit, it put me back on my ship. You can get some decent mech bits from Shellguard. Yeah, I had saved and quit actually on this ship, and then I guess when I restarted, it dumped me back on my ship, which kind of makes sense, right? We're drifting. Let's just... I cleared out all the enemies, so this is pretty boring. Alright, got them. Those are beds. They do not look like beds. I cannot destroy that. This looks like a storage thing. Oh, there's probably a switch or something somewhere. I'll bet ya. Bet my bottom dollar. I don't know if this matters in Shellguard, but there's at least in vanilla, isn't there like something where as long as you've scanned an item, you can like make it for pixels? Alright. Oh, he's the captain. Pixel printer. Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's the gun. I was like, what enemy popped up? I don't know if any of that does anything. We're really wondering if that can come down. And it does not appear that that's a thing I can do. There's no approaching that from the outside. It's good for decorations, yeah. Well, I don't think there's a secret button or anything. I've heard Frozo makes great soda. Yeah, so maybe I'm incorrect. Because this appears to be a storage thing, and it's weird that there's this glass wall here, but I don't know. Still haven't done any fancy building. I honestly haven't either. I tried a little bit on my space station. Any plans in regards to working more with liquids? Yes, I want to get a couple of more liquids generated infinitely, but that probably won't happen today. Maybe early next week. Now we've got another thing. Well, I do want to check this out because now that we've kind of upgraded our mech, I know that a lot of these space encounters can drop mech parts. So I spent all that time upgrading my mech. Maybe we'll find some other cool stuff too. It's backwards. Lock up. Those things hurt a lot when they pop, so let's try to stay away from them a little bit. Dodged. Epic gamer. I actually think mech combat is far more skill-based than regular Starbound combat. But I think it's just because, like, in mechs, these enemies do just such a ridiculous amount of damage. Like, these explodey things do 1,200. At least last time one actually hit me. And, like, you know, 1,200 damage, that's gonna shred you pretty quick. That was a little close. I do like that you can off-screen these things, but man, they do so much damage when they touch you. If that's true, RPG growth and Borderlands do not help with mechs. Yeah, one thing that's weird about RPG growth, I guess, is it does seem very out of place in a universe with, like, mechs and guns. You'd think that, you know, you'd think that it would be a little less tropey. But I digress. Ouch. Yeah, like, that thing bumping into me was 250 damage. Ouch. Ouch. Wow. Oh, okay. I was like, it's literally just this little thing, but it's bigger. Let's see what we got. Well, ruffle my feathers. A little science outpost. God. I can't mine anything. Is there anything interesting here? That's it. Oh, these 2 boxes. That's it. Really cool. The mech is a lot more tanky than your character would be when other mods are not counted. Your character is super squishy inside mechs. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Oh, that was an Apex artifact. Bookcases are Apex. That's Apex 2. That's Apex 2. This clue hints at hidden information. Actually, we can just do this. That was really lame. Not nearly as exciting as I was hoping. We're going to do Sunset Riders. Wow, this is tier 3. Oof. Okay. Well, this will take 7 minutes, something like that. Should be real quick. Ten times more tanky than base Frackin universe. Yeah. Alright, later, dudes. We're actually gonna go up. Because it's faster. Whatever, we'll skip you, we don't care. I don't think anything I actually get from this will be relevant, so we'll just go. Wow, I can't jump over. I think we have to shut it off that way. And then, doesn't it take time and then this opens? No? Is this not supposed to open the freaking door? Do I actually need to kill everything? I don't think that's a relevant part of this. There we go. Freaking finally. I do not like the singing. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think this dungeon is particularly interesting. It's also low tier, so, like, I mean, a lot of these dungeons people just do once. And, like, that's it. The higher level ones, it makes sense to do multiple times because you want to, like, grind them for some of the better items in the game. Wait, I think I actually have to pull it down. No? Up? What are we even, like, waiting for? I've killed everything. Let me through. Weird is right. I wonder if I just killed everything too quickly? There we go. And, that's the dungeon. Yup. The Velvet Revolver. Cute. You can buy wrapped corpses. What do I have for pixels? I have almost 500,000. Boom. I love looking at mission wires. You have to do that in, like, a special mode, though, right? Like, you have to be an admin, and then you have to do something else. Probably, like, a debug sort of thing. So, that was that entire mission. Rim Dweller. Where did I even get this? It's a unique shield. It's terrible. But, like, that's kind of cool, I suppose. So that can go there. I suppose we'll hold on to this. No, it's pretty bad. Yeah, we won't. And is there anything else interesting? No, I don't think so. Oh, okay. I don't know if that's the same Rim Dweller ship or a different one. Gosh, what was I gonna do now? Let's make ourselves some neutronium. Or at least see what we need to make some neutronium. I don't even know where it is, but we will find it. There we go. Ultronium, red matter, dark matter. That's a lot of dark matter. You're working on the Hydro Distribution Center. Is that the That like kind of apex one. So let's look at this. Ultronium, red matter, dark matter. No red matter. Oh, I do have enough dark matter. I don't think that's enough exotic particles. It's a lot more avian in style. Oh, okay. Helium-3. I should have plenty of helium-3, and then I'll need to make some red matter. Yeah. We're good there. Okay, so red matter. Blood, psi, matter converter. I might not have a matter converter. Then that means I'm going to need to make a matter converter. And that means I'm going to need to figure out how I can access a matter converter. And maybe it's not even in here. No, it might be somewhere else. That, here. Unstable particles, tritanium, liquefied crystal. They are fairly cheap, yeah. I needed a ton of blood. Okay, good. Wait, what? Why? Why are these not stacking? Okay, for some reason these are considered different. Well, those are going. Oh, just buy them? I don't think I've ever crafted one, so... If it unlocks any recipes... Although I suppose if you bought it, it'll unlock the recipe too. So we'll make 20. Yeah, okay. Matter converter does not actually give you anything. And then red matter, we need psi energy and liquid protocyte. The psi energy I'm really unsure of. I think I need to use brains to get those. Oh no, I got them from, there was a bee. One of the Golden Saint subspecies does that. Psi energy and then liquid protocyte. That's the wrong place. We're gonna do... I was gonna do 2, but okay. I can do another set. This is like all of my Psi 1 energy, though. It's the Stellar Bee. Oh, okay, you're right. You're right. Yeah. You know what I meant. Alright, here it is. Neutronium. I'm assuming I'm gonna need... Oh, I can only craft one? What's my bottleneck? Oh, dark matter. Wow. Well, if I had more dark matter, I could do another set. I just figured I'll probably need a second neutronium rod to make anti-neutronium. This was supposed to be a hypothetical element. You've gone ahead and created it. I heavily, and I cannot stress this enough, recommend against being careless with this. Thanks, Sale. Because I am so afraid of how powerful it is, I'm just going to throw it out of my hands onto the ground. I'm going to look up dark matter as an output. Yeah, so you can't get it any way like that. Very cool. Very blessed. So then that means we might need to figure out how to make dark matter. Makes me wonder how I had gotten it in the first place. Maybe there's a bee. Might be a bee that makes dark matter. That's not terrible. The shrouded bee does? Okay. That makes sense. That's a thing that I have. Oh yeah, I got all those corpses. I'm gonna use them. Anything here that I care about? We'll dump this stuff back in. No. Okay. And hopefully these corpses give me the madness that I crave. I suppose the other thing I can do is, what is this? Bloodbound pteropod. Cool, cool. And a pretty decent little buddy. Man, I could use a pretty decent little buddy. I do have some of these, so we'll just use them. They give varying amounts of madness. What did you do with the corpse to get madness? So when you just unwrap them, you just get madness. And then what you do is you take the cadavers, and I think that gives you more madness as well. Oh, that's a lot of food. Let's do it. Now I am fast, and I have more health and more energy. Casual 1300 HP. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. We're almost done with energy flower. God, those seeds are taking forever. I guess I shouldn't have waited this long to get the genes out of my seeds. I think I might have some cadavers in here. And I don't think I have any corpses. Nope. We're also going to go poop, 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 poop. Dump those puppies in there. See how this is doing. Actually, that's something I want to look up. Civite and cohenite. Okay, so you can only extract from cohenite. Same with civite. Okay. I don't think there's really any other purpose of these things. In fact, I'm going to look up ite. Yeah, if it's a crystal, it's fine. Okay. Except I'm wrong. These two go here. Do they go one at a time? They go 4 at a time. At least it's fast. And Mascagnite should get... that was really fast. Yeah, gosh, that's real fast. Alright, are my corpses done? Alright. Still ticking the genes. Yeah, it's slow. Okay, so we'll let that go for a little while. Let's get all my rent. I wish there was a way I could do that automatically, but the watchers don't work because residents or tenants or whatever are not wires. They are obviously not going to be overseen by something that oversees wired functionality. We're going. Let's see what we're looking at here. 1410. So that means I can do something. And yep, I need to do this. Ooh, wow. 2200. That will take a while. But yep, there's the warped regulator. Warped AI chip. Dehydrogen phase core. Yeah, when I first saw this, I was like, holy crap, 8,000 fuel. Absolutely insane. I also think it looks really sick. I like how that looks. So, hopefully we will get 800 madness out of these corpses. I think it's going to be really close. We might need to figure out some other way of generating a little bit more madness. I suppose what I could do while I'm waiting on that, I could figure out some of the like manuscripts or whatever. Okay, so this is ancient texts already. Strange carving. Fired clay, Lasombrium. The Mythos Mist Injector, I actually think, is kind of high level. Yeah, it requires dark matter. Actually, can't you buy this from the crazy dude at the science outpost? Not the crazy dude, but like the homeless guy. Alright, yeah, we're going to be really close. I don't think we're going to quite hit 800 off this, though. It's 30 per. So we'll be at 780. Actually, I might have exactly enough madness to do that, assuming it hasn't deteriorated by the time these are done. Oh, and it's been another hour. So what I'll probably do is take a break for a little bit. I'm hungry. I didn't really eat lunch. Oh, you ordered pizza? Man, I should do that. I'm 14 short. Now I'm 18 short. Alright, I don't really remember, but I think maybe one of these things will give me a little tiny bit of madness. No, hair gives you research. Epidermis gives you just a bunch of stuff. I don't think it gives you any madness. Maybe the brain will give me madness. Suppose I can eat the face skin quick. Nope, the brain does not give you madness. Maybe an inferior brain does. Inferior brain gives 1 madness. It's not fast enough. That really sucks. I'm gonna have to make some books. So what do we need? We need some water and some milk. Yeah, we need water and milk. Very interesting to me that, like, coffee is one of the catalysts for generating madness. Milk. Wow. Are my mushis just not... Oh, sure, because... Yes, correct. My mushis are not generating food anymore because they are hungry. They are not getting the food that they want. I think they'll eat barren berries. Lord knows I don't need 900 of them. So that should get those guys working again. And I just need straight up water. Oh, I hear the cat. It's an easy 500 madness. The extra essence it might be worth going for. Yeah, I just don't know if I can quite do it fast enough. I haven't done it enough to... oh, this is the next one, Antediluvian. I might actually be able to do that. I don't have Elder Carved Stones, though. I'm also going to need a bunch of paper. A lot more interesting than spamming books. Yeah, I will do that for the rest of the madness generation that I need to do. It is a pretty good idea. Alright, so what can we do? I don't have a lot of so the rest of the stuff needs high-grade paper, so sure. We're capped at 3 anyways, so I'm assuming these are a horse apiece. It doesn't matter. I'll generate the... It's just too boring. Yeah, it definitely is boring. But I need such a small amount of madness that I just think this is the best time-saving measure right now. And I'm hoping that that is all I need. Yep, we're good. So we're going to get this anti-neutronium research. We're going to look at anti-neutronium. Might buy corpses and running dungeons. Yeah, I think, like, whatever you choose is okay, obviously. Yep, so I was correct. Anti-neutronium needs exactly neutronium and other stuff. So I'm going to need to make... Actually, I don't think I need to make another neutronium, because I believe the quest only asks for... Yep, anti-neutronium. Okay. This is going to be where I pause it, though. the quest is to get one of each. Okay, I'll have to... Oh, sure, I'll bet if I drop the neutronium, then it'll be like, you still need anti-neutronium. Yeah, so I'm going to take a break for a little while. Hopefully not more than an hour. I'll be back around, 4:30 or 5, something like that. I just want to get something to eat. Just take a little time to do some other stuff. So, as always, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.